possibly glad he rule once he comes out. He can stay in the Springer running, and it's he was looking rated, and the inning is a whole third strike. World Series, he lost it with the time.
And the ability to really look on his own pitches. He's got the pitch counter.
He's got 5 home runs in the postseason. Jay batter, it's 2-0.
I think Bo's going to. Timing as good as it is after missing some.
With a bad knee. Not close.
And at the end of this year.
And right now.
Season long, but tonight they're in trouble. Zeroing in on that strike zone.
Because only 11 of them have been struck. The 5th in the order because of how high he's 10 for 21.
Because his
1-1 ball is, but the command is not.
I mean, you don't have any opportunities.
Out.
Larger in this at bat. Don't chase any borderline pitch.
Ball got the velocity. I knew the velocity would be there. You're not in your normal 5, 6, 7. Very good for a pitcher.
On the 1-2, excessive, but in this, on a 2-2 from Ohtani, he's there, 2 out.
Well, you know this guy would love to redeem Freddie Freeman with that 2nd and 3rd. Nobody.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. has, but Ernie 2 on, 2 out, and Clement with a half finish last night's ball game. Would you like all the Dodgers starters? 5th innings for the Blue Jays, trying to cut for that bad knee. They stop him at 30 to run.
They got that big 2-out hit. Look how flat.
In on the mound. As they go, about the 9-hitter, but look at the number away. First pitch from Ohtani.
Secondary stuff having a hard time coming. The Blue Jays are 3 for 5.
Ohtani comes home. Jimenez swings
Out of this.
Here's the 1-2.
The only downside of that, the runners are going to get a lead because of the windup.
Play with another 1-2. Bases loaded jam and a couple chances.
Yeah, his fastball has been really, really good with that fastball, and you see from teams, and this moment won't get to allow him to pitch as long as he.
Miguel Rojas with a fastball start since the division series. He said, "I want some." Made several key plays. He's still series. Still just enough last night to force Game 7. Average will be the lowest for a World Series champ. And here's Ohtani.
Unfortunately, he has, meaning he's always.
Scherzer's got a 1-2-3. As a major league umpire serving as our rules. Does have as long as he needs to get ready.
Obviously a unique player that he's a two-way. Ends the inning at bat. The discretion of the umpires to.
But is there a point where you think that
this is the World Series? I mean, you don't want to get him back out there. I understand it is the World Series. You know,
top of the order here. George leads off, and they're saying, "Man, I would have liked that amount of time."
he was out, so that one you can understand. Situation.
Good against them the first time. He had at least one base runner back to yesterday. 0-2 pitch. Springer.
Ohtani had desired, but he's done it great.
AC Johnson beginning to loosen. Springer loops upon the injury.
Well, sometimes when you're injured, you pull pitchers, you think everyone's going to have their best stuff.
Vlad Jr. takes it.
I mean, granted, this happened now because Guerrero.
Is Shohei Ohtani from Game 7. Bichette's first home run of the. Justin Obleski comes in, part of the story for the Blue Jays. Yeah. It's just the difference is it's one man on base.
Talking about their contact, forget about the on display because they get so many people on.
One more look at Bichette's long ball.
He got it, and when he got it,
with a big swing that Kirk. Month when he made the World Series roster,
effective as he was, and see him with his
show with 2 away. He said it And half of his chance finished. Pitching on short, half of the rest that he's used to getting. Let's get a Varsho. Fastball.
I like that swing right there, and certain outside, you got to be smart. Keep
so much. What did you see tonight?
You know, I thought the stuff was good, the breaking ball. Once you got the pass ball, run well, trying to take a chance we can put him on the.
You went for the rest of the game, pitching wise.
Communication by Varsho and
Here's Muncy.
Muncy's a powerful hitter. For Muncy during the post. Bo is at second base if there's a possible double play ball.
Outside. The Blue Jays up, but the Dodgers 3-2 again. But you make mistakes.
In Los Angeles.
Try center field. Level here in the fourth. Yes, a foul ball, but a great.
His first base position. He want to go right there. Got a big out for Matt.
He's off the bottom of the fourth. It's a bit of a double clutch, but still just
puts a lot of pressure on the infielders. And he's in the ball, double clutched it and made it a bang bang.
Who struck out his first time. Do the Blue Jays think that maybe here in Game 7? Decide if they want in the phone.
Just jump back. And
now here come both Game 7 of a World Series.
Now Snyder is good. He's okay. Well, bless. It's a Game 7. Let the
put warnings in.
I don't agree with that.
And important to mention, if the umpires can still intentional, then they will automatic ejection just because warnings
are crowding. But at the same time, I don't.
The manager goes as well. Crowd, and that's breaking.
Unbelievable. Leg and Springer, great. I don't know how he's doing it, but he's doing it. Now the train
got Guerrero on deck. Lucas matchup, but is he physically able to do so?
See Glasnow, he's worked up a sweat. He's second with one out.
Robleski will stay. At first and second, just one out in the bottom of the fourth.
Obviously, this is not
because there's a runner at second. The thought a lot.
Gaffney, top and left fielder. Outfielders find out where they are.
And is shallow, closer to the line. The 0-1 to Lucas.
Hernandez in left field.
And here comes Glasnow, one of his starting pitchers, to face Guerrero here with Game 3. Very hot.
Liner and a very good fastball.
6 for 19.
Addy in the batter's box right now. Look.
When it's 2-1 now on Guerrero. Load the bases for both. He wants to know.
With the perfect sequence, he had a great jog around the bases in front of a ton.
With at least 2 men on base.
Caleb Hazel, thank you. Top of the 5th with the bullpen busy. Kike Hernandez.
Home run to 67 was Julian Javier.
Scherzer.
Kike didn't think he went, but he said no, 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 and you.
Game 7, and what an ovation.
So, quiet leader, doesn't say much, but.
Dodgers. And he'll make the catch for outnumbered. Hitter to try to get out of.
Louis Varland has now made 15 of Ossenmacher and former. I still can't forget about telling the manager, I want the ball to Marshall, young man.
Thrown a fastball.
Question every aspect, everybody is on.
Relief, George Springer's got 3 here. Barger now 12 for 20. Canada.
32.
2-2.
Now it's got contact. Tough perspective. That's a wicked hook.
Caught that one. Flares one into center. Now at BlueJays.com.
Fantastic. Fans across Canada done a great job. The game to start the 6th inning. Jason, look at those numbers. 7 run. He has 10 strikeouts in just
his 5th outing here in the World Series. He has pitched. Oscar Hernandez. Otans on the Bichette home. The 2-2. Chris Bassett, given his experience, and it 3-2. Back to those breaking balls.
Man. Just the
Dodgers again.
Play to left field. They're not a bad pitch. Going to go to the mound, and that's a 2. Get loose in the pen.
They scored 1 run in the 4th, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. all outs, but the Dodgers
say Oscar Hernandez has ball. Breaking balls, so Bass has done a good job of this at bat.
And the 1-1.
Ball.
And
3 straight.
The batter is Tommy Edman, 0 for 2. That means.
Yep.
Stating against left.
In the 3rd inning on a very.
The 1-1. Joe coming in, makes the catch. Or standing up on the sac fly. He's through the right side. Rojas 1 for 2. Headed 2 runs on. Good. A look back and the pitch. Didn't see that one coming.
Nope.
You don't expect. And the 2-2. And that's the runners will be moving.
Oscar is a second kick.
And the Blue Jays are still playing to the bottom of the 6th.
Making it down there in Yoshinobu.
Tonight, even though he was 9 hits in a single postseason.
Oh, he's been outstanding.
Andres Jimenez, base hit. 3rd. Huge things in games like this. Keep it on, even though the count of those Fabulous relaying them to the
That's out. And he take a pitch. Just show him the ball. One thing you don't want him to do is hit into.
Runner going.
He just sent.
And a line drive 3rd and on his. So 1. Has activated his bullpen. Swing.
Walk him in.
First batter, Glass now faced when he bouncer to the left side. Muncy has it. But the Blue Jays get a run. It is 4 majors, and now one of
the. He made 3 relief appearances before this season.
2-0. 3-0. It'll be Will Smith against Savage. Obviously, since trade.
That's good. You got base here.
Yeah. The righties, Savage, because of how devastating that split. Fast. Fly ball. 2 steps back to first. 1 down.
Rodgers and didn't have a split finger pitch. But he kept.
Lead runner back to first. Field.
Vladimir Guerrero.
Bo Bichette.
Hits in 6 1/3.
Channing, let's go. Oh. Looks up and it's gone. With 1 out here in the 8th inning.
In the regular season, he didn't get out.
Narrowest of leads, up 4 Springer. The batters, Emmett Sheehan on the mound. Big more 4 1/3, really good innings. Dodger pen. Even gets the bat to that other than up against hits the wall on a bounce.
And he set a new postseason.
Hits in a single postseason.
And what a postseason.
Pulls the bat back and hit it right on the...
And he turns around, and there it is. And he's able to get back to second or third baseman. That's the hot corner
on that. And here's Springer.
His replacement in the leadoff spot.
Right now, to get for Nathan Lucas.
In game 1.
Tied the game here in the 9th inning. Stunned would be to the plate, and McGinn
had 7 home runs in the regular season.
Down and away. This is back up. Sir Anthony's been up. Nobody up. Down and away again.
Long. He'd love to come up with a dramatic.
It's deep. Anybody caught? And Homer back in the 3rd.
And game 5. Inman is shaded bow to right center.
A winning run aboard with 1 out in the bottom.
And he gets a 1 out. Obviously, you got to get a big drive. Hit him. Figured once he caught the ball and with home plate, but what a challenge. It's a hard hit ball, and then in time to
His
get
foot.
kind of. That's interesting because the ball got off. It came off home plate.
It's caught. Crashing Dodgers and force this game by Pages here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Stayed shallow in that situation. Pages, who just came in the middle of that situation with Ernie Clement at the bottom of the 9th.
So the Blue Jays had the among those in distance has happened. Extra is in 2nd.
Only 4 hits in the post.
Followed by Mookie Betts and then Max. But Straw is back. During the regular season, but their foul game back in Los Angeles.
Ball.
The 6th pitcher of the night. Now Dominguez. The strike zone. Off trip. Miguel Rojas homer. This close. It's a miraculous catch
In his career, but he still had.
Ball.
Savage that was up and out.
7 of the World Series went to extra innings. Time 2016. One of the most famous. He's up the middle and a base hit from Muncy.
That almost hit. Muncy gets another ball out of it. Is out into center. Mookie Betts.
So first and
Ball.
ball 1. The Dodgers.
2 wins so far.
They're locked up, but missed. Here it comes.
What's that?
Dominguez and Pete Walker's heading to the mat.
And this is walks in this inning. Mark Mookie Teo had just received compared to 130.
Obviously, but you go back to the bottom of the 8th to 3rd, but they can't advance. 1 out, bottom 9. Catch. The bat in October, which it is.
With 27 home runs, hit his way onto the bench in the.
And the 1-1.
Ball.
And John Schneider really.
Boy, they hit it to the his time and made a very. Guy takes it time.
So 2 down. Second, Pages at first. What a ball game. Team. He's just in the nick of.
Up the first baseline, just in time to get.
Challenged it. The out is time. 1 run to win it.
Pick up the win.
Yamamoto. Remember, the Blue Jays made a couple of changes. And quickly. Owen. Bounce to second.
And this is incredible. Ernie Clement, his arm around me, said, "How you doing?" You said, "Just want to check on you, make sure you're fine."
You'll ever meet.